Lena Carter liked routines. Every morning she woke up at 7 o'clock, made coffee, and walked to the same bus stop 3 blocks from her apartment. Life felt simple, that way predictable, but there was one thing about her life she could never explain. Her past, before age 16, was empty. Empty. Doctors said she had suffered a serious accident as a teenager that caused partial memory loss. She remembered school, college, and everything after. But the years before the accident felt like a locked room in her mind. Most days she tried not to think about it. One cold morning, Lena stood at the bus stop, scrolling through her phone. A few people waited nearby, the usual quiet strangers starting their day. Then she felt someone staring at her. So looked up, a man stood a few feet away. He looked about her age, maybe late 20s. His dark coat was worn, and his eyes held a strange sadness. He walked toward her slowly. "Lena," he said. Her heart skipped. She frowned. "I'm sorry. Do I know you?" The man studied her face carefully, like he was searching for something. "You forgot me," he sighed softly. Lena gave a polite but confused smile. "I think you might have the wrong person." The man shook his head. "No," he said. "I don't." The bus stop felt suddenly colder. "I'm sure we've never met," Lena said. The man looked down for a moment, then back at her. "You used to know me better than anyone." A chill ran down her spine. "How do you know my name?" He didn't answer immediately. Instead, he asked quietly, "Do you remember the lake outside town?" Lena blinked. "No." "The old wooden dock." She shook her head again. The man sighed. "That's where you fell." Lena froze. "How do you know about my accident?" The man's voice softened. "Because I was there." Before she could ask anything else, the bus arrived. People began stepping on. Lena hesitated, glancing back at the stranger. He wasn't moving. "Wait," she said, but the driver called impatiently, and people behind her pushed forward. By the time she turned again, the man had already walked away. All day at work, Lena couldn't stop thinking about him. How did he know about the accident? And why had his voice sounded so hurt? That night she searched through an old box in her closet. Inside were hospital papers, photographs, and articles from years ago. One headline caught her eye. "Teen survives lake accident after falling from dock." Her hands trembled as she read. The article explained that 16-year-old Lena Carter had fallen into deep water and nearly drowned. She had been unconscious for 2 days afterward. But something else stood out. A line near the bottom. Another teenager who jumped in to save her suffered injuries during the rescue. There was no name listed, just one blurry photograph taken from far away. 2 figures on the dock. One girl, one boy. The next morning, Lena returned to the same bus stop earlier than usual. She waited. 10 minutes passed, then 20. Just when she thought he wouldn't come, she saw him walking down the street. The same dark coat, the same quiet expression. He stopped when he saw her. "You came back," he said. "I need answers," Lena replied. They stood facing each other. "What's your name?" she asked. "Ethan." Ethan. The name felt unfamiliar, yet strangely heavy. "Were you really there when I fell?" she asked. Ethan nodded. "You slipped off the dock. I jumped in after you." Lena swallowed. "Did you save me?" Ethan hesitated. Then he said something unexpected. "You saved me first." She stared at him. "What do you mean?" "You were the only person who talked to me at school," he said quietly. "Everyone else ignored me." Lena searched his face, but no memories came. "We spent that whole summer at the lake," he continued. "You said we'd always be friends." Her chest tightened. "Then you fell," he said. "I jumped in after you. The current pulled us both under." His voice dropped. "They pulled us out eventually, but when you woke up in the hospital, you didn't remember anything." Lena felt a strange ache in her chest. "And you?" she asked. Ethan gave a small, sad smile. "I remembered everything." Silence filled the street. "Why didn't you come talk to me before now?" Lena asked. "I did," he said. Her stomach dropped. What? 3 times, and... You didn't recognize me. Lena felt guilt spreading through her like cold water. I'm sorry, she whispered. Ethan shook his head. It's not your fault. He stepped back. I just wanted to know if someday you might remember. Lena looked at him desperately. I want to, she said, but Ethan only gave a gentle smile. Some memories don't come back, he said. He turned to leave, but just before he walked away, Lena spoke again. Stop. I may not remember the past, she said, but we can still meet again, right? For the first time, Ethan's expression changed. A small spark of hope appeared in his eyes. Maybe she had forgotten the past. But perhaps their story didn't have to end there.